Bro, let me pull this shit up. Hold on, bro.
Where you at?
Crisscross, right?
Yeah.
I missed the bus.
Yeah. Let's see if they even got the video.
Yes, they do got the video.
Oh, on Vivo at that.
It's on Vivo.
Yeah, that means it did exist. It did exist.
Oh, wow. Look at this shit. Tell me, man.
God damn, son. I didn't know it was this dark. I remember.
You feel me?
But again, like I said, I only watched it the one time.
Look.
It's Major Boy.
Told you.
Shout out to Crisscross. Shout outs to Crisscross.
I thought I was the only one.
No, nigga, I saw that video one time and I was like,
and that was it. So what?
The fuck
and
was
I remember
that?
I was staying on them J Street apartments, so at that time I was going to Elliott, so I had to have been maybe about 4, maybe 5. 92.
92? Shit. So what?
5.
92?
Yeah, I was 5.
92? Yeah, 5? Yeah, 92. I'd have been there like 7.
I had nightmares off that.
No, you ain't lying.
I did, nigga. Like I said,
like,
I remember that shit vividly. Nigga, you just let's pull that shit up randomly.
Nigga. I mean, like, Jump was cool. And then you're like, oh shit, Crisscross.
Hey, is that, you think that's why we only seen it one time? Because like,
nigga,
it was just like too scary. And they were too, and their demographic was like the youth like us, and they probably were like, yo.
No, that's too much, yo. Jermaine.
DJing with the British white wig on.
Right, and it was in the back with the boombox in the back of the bus too, right?
Yeah.
Jermaine, what the fuck told you that was a good idea to put that out? And why you couldn't just make it old casual ass I missed the bus thing? Why it had to be a monster and a dream and some other shit?
Then I'm thinking like, damn, is that the reason why y'all missed the bus? Because that nigga was just that damn evil. Why would you want to get on the bus?
Look, I'd have been like, fuck that bus.
But they were on the bus while he was driving like that.
I don't.
And at that time, you looking at it now. We looking at it now, and it looks. You know, nasty.
Stupid.
Just
nasty.
Stupid.
That's
you know,
stupid.
it just looks. You know, old and looks not scary at all. But think about it at that time though.
Nigga, 7 years old, 5 years old.
That nigga looked like he was really driving crazy. So I'm watching that shit like.
Knowing goddamn well we got school the next day.
I bet not miss that bus.
I ain't take no bus, so I was like, never ride no motherfucking bus. But I know I saw that video one time, and I was like, damn, what happened to that video? Mm-hmm. And as much as you like, I was so scared of it, but it was like, I want to make sure I saw what I fucking saw. Like, what the fuck was that?
And I think we might have all watched it at the same time, man.
It might have been a world premiere. It was like grand opening, grand closing. Like, get that shit off.
Kind of like that Steven Seagal episode on Saturday Night Live.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean a Steven Seagal on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah, he hosted the Saturday Night Live back in like the 90s, bro. And the episode was so bad they only aired it that one time.
Oh, it don't even get syndicated?
It was terrible. Terrible. It was terrible.
Why did they think it was going to be a good idea, though?
Because he was hot. He had just dropped Mark for Death and, all the triples.
I mean, so whose fault is that? Because how you going to blame Steven Seagal, a nigga who's not on your show? It's your show. No, and just because you say he hosted it, like how he ruined it.
He was trying to cater to himself, and he just wasn't fun. It was terrible. They let him do.
Oh, it is live, so it ain't like you can really just like cut, redo, and give him.
He gave him ideas on skits he wanted to do. They tried to revise him, but he was like, "I'm not coming on if we can't do like." He made demands, and in order to ensure that he got on, they just compromised.
They should have just said no then.
You would think that, but nah. It's not Hollywood, bro. We need to bring in eyes, and Steven Seagal was hot.
I mean, that's true. I mean, what is that? What are we talking about? Saturday Night Live. They've never been one to probably fade away from controversy or whackness, whatever. Sure. And probably they was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? That's what you want to put out? Let's see what happens.
We'll see.
Let's see what people say. Let them talk about your ass.
And look, they talk so damn bad. Just like that music video, it only showed one time. We need to look up a list of like videos or songs or shows that only show or episodes.
No, we don't. Like look up losers. I don't have time for that. I'm not doing that. You can. We're not about to look up no motherfucking losers.
Hey man, DJ J Phil, my nigga A Major.
Hey.
We on the radio show. Oh, I forgot to ask what it is, what it could be. Hopefully, it's what it should be.
Yeah.
Welcome back as we on the radio show, man. Hey, do one thing, man. Make sure you guys are liking and subscribing to the YouTube page. Ooh. See, the numbers are slowly adding on, and it's cool. Slow motion is better than no motion.
Ooh, hey.
I've always heard that, and that worked
Juvie
out
flow.
Slow motion for me.
Hey.
Already, man. What's good with you, though, eh?
Nah, we here.
Man, we was just, I was just streaming earlier, man. I was talking about how Joe Budden on a recent episode of his podcast, right? Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how pretty much the female rapper wave is pretty much dead now.
What?
I would have to agree. I believe. Now, shout out to Too Much, because when I was streaming, he hopped on and gave good commentary and conversation to the conversation, right? And we agreed to agree that on a lot of different angles. Yeah, there's always going to be room for the ratchet talk and all that, and it's probably going to remain the same, but probably just get more and more vulgar as we evolve or de-evolve as humans, as we move forward in population and growth of idiocracy. But that's not neither here nor there. But what I'm trying to say, though, is I believe the wave is ended now. Like, you know what I mean? It'll come back around. Things always circle back around. I think now the wave of ladies that came in with their base, that have maybe came in about 5 to maybe 6 years ago.
Okay.
Pre COVID, all of that youth have grown now. And I think, like I said, I think people just tired of it now. And are looking for, because now, like I said, a lot of people are growing older, and I'd like to even say a lot of people are waking up to a lot of the stuff that's going on today, bro. And I think people recognize it. So, Joe Budden went on, gave a really good take. Matter of fact, I'll run that clip back. We'll just talk about this topic right quick. Here go that beautiful beam footage.
Ain't gonna want to hear it from me, but the girl rapper wave is over.
Damn.
Come on.
Just telling you what it is. I'm normally a few months ahead with this stuff. Sometimes a few years ahead with this stuff.
When you say over,
Why do you say that?
nigga, you just said it was
The girl rapper wave is finito.
How you just changed? You just said a couple of weeks ago that it was lit.
I wouldn't waste.
No, I said the cream rises to the top. So Lotto shall remain.
She will.
Flo Milli shall remain.
Got it.
Rhapsody will always be there, but she wasn't really a part of it. But all of that, go find a girl, send her to Columbia, get it done, put her in the studio with fucking Mike Will or any one of them niggas. All of that, planting the girl in the scene, getting the record, and it taking off. That wave is over. I think labels are looking at it like very few of y'all are selling records. It's too much work to get your coin back. We got to go do brand deals all over the world with y'all. Y'all are expensive. Some of y'all are annoying. And none of these records are working. None of these records are working. Well, and let me get to Cardi B. Cardi B is afraid. And I'm tired of just nobody saying it. Cardi B is scared to come out. It don't take this long to come out. They recently just found every year where she plugged that she was coming, dating back to 2019. It's like 6 different slides in different years of you saying, hey, I have something coming. Even this freestyle was previewed a year ago.
For real? Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was on live somewhere and played this shit. This ain't new off the stove. Offset the other day in his story.
Yeah,
I wish my baby would just drop.
I thought
What
that was
are
part
you
of the
afraid
setup.
of? Right? And I'm just thinking about how Cardi B has reacted to tweets that she dislikes, just any comment that she disliked. I think that she's afraid to put a project out because the wave of If you put a project out and it don't do what it's supposed to do, you're donezo. Rates go down.
A lot in there, man. I gave the people my thoughts earlier. Y'all guys go ahead and check out that stream on my Twitch, man. It's still there, man. Go check it out. But hey, your thoughts?
I mean, did we think it was gonna last a long time though?
I always said, listen, hey, we had this conversation. Remember I
Yeah.
told you, I said this, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah.
Listen, he mentioned Lotto, and I said that in past episodes
fuck
that I
with
like.
Lotto.
I
I
like
fuck with
Lotto.
Lotto.
Rhapsody,
Oh,
Talented.
yes.
Glorilla, rubbing on
Yes.
like she's starting to
Yes.
grow on me on
Yes.
some real shit. She can
Yes.
rap. She really can. You heard that new track that she got actually?
Which one?
Go Glow.
Yeah, Cuban.
Yeah, that shit is hard, nigga. I was like, okay, this bitch can rap,
Yeah.
bro. I like this shit.
That, hey, shout out to my brother though, because that's that Memphis shit though. Between
Facts.
Memphis and Texas, my brother swears up and down. Memphis and Texas is saving hip hop.
Yeah.
Memphis,
They always seem to always
Memphis
because
and-
remember Texas had that moment where they actually when hip hop was kind of like
yeah,
confusing because there was a lot of beefing going on,
right,
with the
and then-
50 cents and all that
right,
shit going
and then
on.
Texas was just like shit.
and
down
you
here,
had, you had Mike Jones, the whole Swisher House.
yes,
Devin the Dude was
Yeah,
doing like
Trey the Truth and all
Rap a
them
lot
shit,
was
yes.
doing their thing because
Rap,
they
yes.
was not only they was drop. Shout out to So I want to remind y'all too. I got a new series starting up called Hidden Gems from the 2000s. Hidden Gems from the 2000s. Yes,
gems, boy.
the records that nobody loves but nobody knows but loves. I got a series that I'm gonna do. I got y'all. Trust me. I'm gonna point out these records
got y'all.
and rap that decade.
Yeah.
Or not even that decade. That era. That run that Texas had.
Yeah.
There were a lot of unknown slappers. A lot. I'm gonna highlight them.
Okay.
We can highlight them together too, brother. If you want to
Yeah.
get down,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a series I'm about to do. Like on the. I was planning on doing on the low some, but if you want to get in on a couple, I'll let you know.
I'm about to be a spectator too. I'm be in the comments like that nigga ain't lying.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. It's trust me, it's gonna be
Got
some
you.
fire.
Got you.
But anyway, long story short, back to the female rappers. though.
Yes.
What I was saying is, whenever we had this conversation,
Mm-hmm.
I feel if it's not in you, you just probably won't last in this game.
Oh yeah.
About 98% of the female rapper wave that like there was a lot of them, bro, from the City Girls to Lotto herself to Cardi B. You know, the list goes on. There was a lot of them,
Cardi
bro.
was out like a way long time ago before like you
Started
get
in
to,
16.
Like,
I looked up. I also during the
Yeah.
stream. I actually did a look up her shit.
Yeah.
1 album, 3 mixtapes, and a lot of singles, bro. But the decline is happening, and I think that's what Joe Budden said at the end of that clip.
Mm-hmm.
When that number shows that it's low, you can't ask for what you was asking for last week.
shit.
Yesterday's price is not today's.
Price. Oh shit.
Today's price is not yesterday's price. Is that how it goes?
Today's price is not yesterday's price. Yeah, something like that. But that's to say, though, I mean, but what are we talking about? Because I think Cardi, though, is still a big enough name that she still has that.
You know she just dropped a single, right?
Yeah.
It ain't do shit.
I mean, I didn't hear it either. But, I mean, I don't listen to a lot of, like,
And I
anybody,
listened
really.
to it.
Who's on it? Is it just her?
Just her.
Okay. But I'm going to say,
She look. Can I point this out before I let you go? She really had to rely on her sexuality to get visuals on it, to get this record because
there's video of
the
that too?
audio don't do, and then the video. And I seen the video, I was like, oh, you really have to go all out and really show your ass because this record ain't doing
Hold
too
up.
much. Because
Hold up. That's what she used to do. She's professional at that.
No. I made it different because the audio says different. When I heard the video, when I heard the audio, I envisioned it was hard.
Oh, okay.
And then I seen the video, it doesn't fit.
Doesn't go
It's
from-
like a rapping nigga singing. You seen them little meme videos where when the video it looked like one of those.
Now, is she on label? She on label though, right?
Yes, I believe so. I don't quote me on that. We can look it up.
Yeah, she ain't independent. She on label. Yeah,
Definitely
but
on
I
label.
mean, but I'm saying though, if she's on a label though, is the label pushing that type of shit, or
Well,
is
the
that
way
her
they always
idea?
are.
Is that
Because
her idea?
they are advisors in a way.
Okay, so I mean, is that her? I mean, or shit, she just took it back to the Bronx and just like did.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people forgot, and which Joe mentioned, which I also caught.
What up?
This single that she dropped. There was, I forgot what the fuck it's called, but it came out last year. That's what I'm saying. The audio came out last year.
Oh, now there's a video to it right now.
Now there's a video that they're trying to pump fully.
Oh shit, it's crazy.
You see what I'm trying to say here?
Well,
The method to this right here is.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm scared to the actual method.
But whose method is that? Because I mean, now you dropped the joint or whatever last year. Now there's video to it. I mean,
You know why? Because she dropped the audio and it got forgotten about.
But did she
And
push it?
and she repackaged it as if it was something new.
But did she push it or something? Was it on series? Was it on radio? I mean,
Just like all her other singles, she thought it was going to catch fire.
I mean, you gotta put the work in.
But
I don't know what she.
a lot of her, I was looking at all of her shit as of last year. The last good shit. Hold on, matter of fact, we'll look at it.
Yeah,
I'll
let's
pull
look
it
it
up
up.
one
Let's
more
look it up.
time. All the singles, right?
Okay.
Starting in 2022. Look, all her 2021. I mean, starting with Up, it was 2 times platinum. But look, all the singles from before then. WAP, 8 times platinum. Please Me, Press, Yes, 3 times platinum. Platinum, Ring 3 times. Look, I Like It with Bad Bunny, 11 times. Like slappers. But look, starting here at 2021, bro, 2 times. Hot Shit with Lil Kanye West and Lil Durk. Not even charting, bro, like that. Not even, just 2 times platinum. Tomorrow with Glorilla, 2 times platinum. Point Me, part 2 with nothing.
Who's on that?
Fendi the rapper.
That's why it didn't go nowhere.
Jealousy, what Offset. I remember that record.
Okay, Jealousy.
Didn't do nothing. Bongos, To Be Announced. She just did that with Megan Thee Stallion. Remember that, right?
Okay, yeah.
Bong,
yeah,
but the bong.
yeah, whatever that was.
Didn't do. It's To Be Announced, but I promise you, it's not the same.
No, hell no, I didn't do it.
You see what I'm? So you see what I'm trying to point out here?
Did it?
There is these things happen.
It's true.
Every artist
But
feels this.
check this out though. Is it the material though? Because honestly, like that last joint, Bongos, like what was that about? Some bullshit that we don't. It's not hidden.
Like I said,
you already had WAP. Now we got Bongos. Like, bitch, it's the same song. Like, come on, man, come up with something different. Come up with something hot, like creative.
I would argue that the fans that have grown with them have grown.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. I don't want to get into detail. I think you get what I'm trying to say. They want to hear more. Not more of that, but something more. Okay, so you know what I mean?
So that's what we
people
talked
grow.
about.
People grow with their minds expand,
but
and
that's what we talked about with some of the other
artists.
Yeah, the expansion. Like she got mad money. She's been out here doing mad shit. Like
a lot.
What? But if she came up with an album, again, here's another argument I've come up with. You get the singles, sometimes they are boo-boo. They bullshit. They're just something just to flaunt out there or stay within the know or, you know, good publicity, bad publicity, however you want to do it.
Sure.
But maybe if she's got, like, a project, it's going to, like, you know, have that growth in it. Hopefully. Because the Nicki joint, you know what I'm saying? What do you think about that? Did that have growth or was that, like, still, like...
No, that was her... going backwards.
Yes. You know, nobody's
for the ones that want it, as she described, Roman, who was her split personality.
Right.
For the fans who wanted that was her. Here you go. How she would explain it. How I seen it.
Cause you know, like we talk about like you know Hov putting out shit. We're like, damn, you know, this nigga like showing growth, you know, maturity, you know. Giving up game like what he's been on, what he's got. Nas, shit, that nigga's killing shit.
Can I say something about Nas? Now that we're talking about Nas, did you see that Stephen A. clip where Stephen A. took Eminem over Nas?
Stephen A. took Eminem over Nas doing what?
Now, as far as the better MC, the only now hold on, stop.
I know. I mean, I'm not. I hadn't nothing to say. I was just trying to like process
I'm gonna explain his reason. His only edge was he gave to Eminem was consistency. I'm still taking Nas over Eminem, but I have to agree with Stephen A. on that moment because Eminem has remained doing the same thing he's been doing for the longest. But Nas, I'm a huge Nas fan. Huge Nas fan, right? Listen, after Stillmatic, and moving into the Godson album, the double disc, production became so atrocious.
It did. I mean, we were already.
Can we be honest here?
We were already trying to get past it. We were like, okay, like
I want to listen to you, but I can't.
Here we go. Yeah, got you. And you're like, what is this?
Let's keep it a buck.
Who did
It
this?
wasn't just until recently.
Oh,
when
is he saying? Oh, wait. When you say consistent, you talking about as in quality of music?
quality? Of music.
Okay. Because I was like, I mean, that nigga Nas was dropping shit. Okay, I got what you're saying.
Quality.
Oh yeah.
It just gotten atrocious moving into. I can speak to this because I was there, bro.
We were all there.
We were there, and I'm serious. You can't front, bro. Moving into
all
Godson, that production.
Yeah.
Godson, I was like, I went five through, and then he dropped that Streets Disciples,
Yeah.
and I was like, and then it just kept getting worse.
Worse.
And then the nigger album.
Yeah.
Terrible. And then the Hip Hop Is Dead album, I was like, all right, I'm trying to. And then I just only listened to it because I wanted to hear the Black Republicans. And I was like, oh shit, but I could see that. But then it was just, and it went up until recently he started doing shit with Hit Boy.
Yep.
This nigga Sam, and I'm pissed off because you wasted about 2 decades, Nas.
Damn.
Seriously.
Damn.
Think about it. You fucked off 2 decades to give us some shit because you wanted to prove a point like, listen to my bars, bro. No, fuck that. Give me some.
It's hard to hear bars when your shit ain't right. Hey, I was just talking to my son about that the other day. Yo, it's no different than podding and niggas if you just have audio or if niggas who are now doing video.
Yeah.
You can have the clearest 4K video all you want. Most shit ain't registered in 4K in the first place.
Yes.
But 2, if your sound is ass, that quality streamed, all the clips and this and that, bro, it ain't shit. And that's where we're at. You had the 4K flow and this and that and the third, and we were still listening to you in like AM frequencies. It was terrible.
Terrible. It was terrible, and I'm mad about that because he
mentions that though. He does talk about that shit.
He does talk about it. You know why he talks about it?
In
Because
his
I
songs,
had
though.
to even say give him credit to it. But shout out to
Several
Vlad
song
for actually pointing that out. Being the, I've been saying it, but my voice
Everybody
ain't getting
knew
heard.
it.
But
Everybody knew it. We all knew it.
and I'm pissed because nobody told this nigga.
And you want to know
Whoever
something?
Jungle, I blame that nigga.
Hey, that's a fact. Niggas probably, hey, that nigga was just high, living in the moment, bitches all around. He was in there in the studio. He was like, yeah, girl, yeah. Now it's just like, hey, yo, son, Jungle. What you think?
Hey, yo, Jungle,
What you think? And that shit was hot, son. It was hot, son. Godson, baby. Godson. I'm just one of your disciples, just living out these blessings.
Yo, I swear.
But yo, that was the crazy shit about it. How he had I think that's what surprises people when there was the ether,
Yeah.
and it's like Jay-Z had all this shit that came out, other than the one. What was that? Volume? What's the one that everybody likes to give him shit about? Volume 2?
Oh, Volume 1.
Volume 1. Yes. You're like, what the
Sophomore album.
Yes. What the fuck is this?
That
Sophomore
was,
Jinx.
That was atrocious,
You
though.
know.
You go back and that shit was corny.
Hey, again.
Volume 1 was a corny album, bro.
Again,
it really was.
If, you hear
If we're being honest,
oh yeah,
it had a couple joints on there,
Yes.
but an overall work.
But hearing the idea of it,
was
like
corny.
they were trying to get into the, because I mean they were street niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Now they're trying to get in commercial lane.
Yeah.
This shit ain't us, you know what I'm saying? Let's just keep doing what we doing. But long story short, fast forward.
Sure.
But then trying to get through the Nas shit, you're like, God damn, nigga, what is you doing? Like, what do we got going on here? What is this?
And like I said, you gotta understand, I had the fucking, bro, when I was coming of age, I didn't have the Illmatic album, but I did have the It Was Written. I had the Nostradamus. I had the I Am. And when that Stillmatic dropped, nigga, I was like, you couldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
Me and this nigga Eric would get into it because he was Jay-Z the fuck out. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
And this is at the height of that beef too, so I'm
Yeah.
like, no, fam, no,
Yeah.
nigga. And
Yes.
the work proves it, because you go back and listen to them albums.
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying.
And
So
even
the
this
ether-
first album, think about it. Not even that's why my standards are so high, because people forget Nas wrote Illmatic when he was 18 years old.
That is
Think
true.
about that, bro.
That's true, yeah.
And go listen to that album
That's
and think
true.
about the mindset. Like seriously,
That's real.
you would have thought this nigga was in his mid to late 20s, bro. That nigga was 18 years old when he wrote that album.
That's crazy.
18.
That's crazy. I forgot about that. I didn't think about that one.
Think about that. Back to these female rappers. Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. No, I was gonna just get dirty into a conspiracy. Like, did Jay have something to do with like sabotaging his career?
That nigga, bro, his beat selection sabotaged.
But that's
his
what
career.
I'm saying. Like, was there like there's some behind the scene workings and this and that.
I get it,
pointed
man.
and whoopty
So,
whoop, like I'm the king of this shit, not you, because because Hov is calling himself king. Nas is calling himself God.
So this is what happened. Jay put in a call to all the hot producers, yo. Don't get in no records, otherwise this and that, blah blah blah. So is that what we're assuming?
Yes, that's what we're assuming right now today. Yes, we are.
You know what? I would beg the difference, say no, because even then, you could still nah.
I was just thinking, it was just a random thought. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
You know I was getting at that with that, right?
I like how you was. I like it was. It's nice, but nah.
I was just like, it was a random thought, like
nah. Giving Jay too much power right there, because then, because you gotta think about the time though, bro.
You should think about the time.
Nas was on. Don't forget, bro. Niggas forget. There was a point where Nas was on the top of his shit.
Yeah.
Gotta think about it. He was how mysterious and how hard it is to get Jay-Z on a feature track. Nas was that before Jay.
Yeah, that's real. Not to change subjects, but because we were talking about women artists, and then you said that before I interrupt you, trying to go back to that.
Okay.
It is National Women's Month, so you bet you need to get it
perfect,
together,
right?
Bet you need to get it together.
Hey, did you see that episode that Suge Knight was like, "Yo, salute the women"? Episode.
Yeah, but I mean that was
He's talking about Whitney Houston was like trying to say that because he was on a plane with Chili of TLC, and Whitney Houston walked up to him was like, Suge, if you gonna do anything, put a condom on, cause she got herpes. And then it started to make sense. He mentioned Usher too about that.
Who?
About Suge.
Oh yeah, talking about with the Chili and Usher and all that.
And then think about it. The old girl that made the claims.
Who? What you talking about? The claims?
Remember when Usher was about to was getting sued by an old girl that claimed that he gave her herpes?
Oh shit.
No, you didn't see this?
What?
Oh, that Suge Knight?
Oh yeah. I did. I forgot about that chick.
But you forgot about.
I forgot about the chick. Yeah.
That's when it made sense to me. I was like, yo.
Oh damn, he out here. Let it burn. Gotta let it burn.
On to next other subjects.
Hate the thought of it being with someone else.
Nigga, do we gotta break down the lyrics right now? Pull up the lyrics,
We ain't got time. No, we ain't got time for that. I'm watching the game. Y'all look that shit up. And shout out to Suge Knight, because that podcast is fired up.
Tell me it's not.
That podcast is fired up.
You would have to be foolish to think that whatever he says is just bullshit.
Yeah, there's no way he getting on there using up his 2 15-minute calls to talk about some dumb shit in prison. No way. That nigga's getting on there to talk about some bullshit. He's too grown for that.
No.
These are facts.
And sharing stories. That's why I was like, yo. And apparently this is something that is known within the industry about.
But see, and that's the crazy. That's like, I mean, but the industry is so funny how people say the industry, because the industry is like, business and rumors and stories and shit that happen at your job.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all would have all these things, it might hit the streets with the rumors, but no, I know about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not our job.
Yeah.
You're not employed.
That's crazy though. He's ill spill over there. That shit. And make sure y'all go check that out, man. Shout out to Suge Knight, man.
Suge Knight, yeah.
Yo, but back to the female artist though, and just to close it off though. But I agree with him though, what Joe Budden said at the end. Most ultimately though, once them record labels might be the reason why Cardi, because her last album was in 2018.
Okay.
So we're going on damn near 7 years. And she's been for the past 5 screaming, "It's coming." Offset did say, tweeted. I seen that tweet.
I seen it. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we ain't gonna repeat it, but we know.
Yeah.
So, and I'm thinking, well, maybe she know, Because like I said, she probably lives a lavish lifestyle.
I mean,
And
even-
like I said, it ain't the fact that she might not lose money and it might not sell. I think it's the fact that if I put out this album and it don't do what it's supposed to do, them asking prices and moving forward can't be asked. And then therefore, my standard of living has to get dumbed down. And then, hold on, now I'm just prophesizing. And then I'm going to start having to ask for some extra from my baby daddy, who I know was getting it. And then it gets bad because then he gets stressed about trying to do it. And he's like, what the fuck is going on? Because his shit ain't moving like that either. And before we know it, we're in court. And I'm asking for this. And I'm telling him I need that. And then it gets even worse. I'm in the red.
Now, look, you going too far in detail. All we have to say is Bobby and Whitney. That's where we at.
That's why I was.
Ike and Tina.
Yeah. That part. Yeah. Anyway, this.
Bruh, you onto something there. Yeah, like if it doesn't get picked up. But here's my thing, though.
I'm just.
Real quick about Cardi B, because I don't know about all the rest of them chicks, because they were like goofy as fuck already. But with Cardi being
It still
one that...
fucks me up that everybody was listening to the City Girls and niggas didn't know that Saucy Santana was writing every last
Women empowerment. Oh shit!
Go girl.
Hey, wait, but the City Girls, Saucy was writing all they shit, but one of them was locked up for the minute, so Saucy was only writing for the one chick for the longest time, right?
Probably, but a lot of them concepts and them singles were him. I'm betting my bottom dollar.
That's not, is
that
that
bitch ain't come out with a book of rhymes. You got to be hell nah.
What are they doing?
That bitch was in her cell. Come on, man, stop. That bitch was in there building dildos and shit.
Nah, man.
They do that.
She was putting in work, son.
No, she was building dildos.
But when she was
That's
off,
what they do.
But when they clocked off, though,
fam, there was a section in the jail that a female stayed in, right?
What?
And they closed. No, listen, I'm telling you what's up, bro. There was a section in jail. You know, I went to jail. There was a section in jail where a female stayed, right? Mm-hmm. They cleared them out because they needed to expand, so they gave the dudes that and moved the females out to a new facility. A group of men were assigned to clean out the female section. I couldn't tell you the disgusting shit that niggas were finding.
Were you one of the few in the crowd that had to go and clean the shit up?
Thank God I wasn't.
Okay, I was about to say, where are we going here? Like, it's a first-person shooter going on.
Thank God I wasn't. But let me tell you, the shit that I've heard from people who had first-hand encounters with these objects.
Yeah.
They're nasty.
They're nasty.
So, like I said,
nasty.
she wasn't in there writing rhymes, nigga. Building concepts for records.
She was putting in work.
They was on some other type of
They
work.
was using they 15-minute calls to put in work, son.
Yeah.
I can't confirm or deny none of that. But Saucy is the publishing author.
That was a little off. We're back on track.
God damn. But that's a lot of these films though, because Cardi don't write her shit either.
Of course.
Remember, that was the biggest beef about it with Cardi. Cardi got all these hits and this and that. It was supposed to be the next big female hip hop. Are any of them? I'd say Lotto is.
I definitely see it within her.
And
if I'm being honest here though, I'm even starting to like Coi Leray.
Ooh, okay.
I respect her efforts, and she's not stopping.
Right, yeah.
Granted that because when she first came out, she had a little wave, and then people started giving her shit.
Yeah.
But she's still, and she hasn't really. Now she's on her Instagram twerking and all that, but trying to shape that little something that she has. It's cool, but she's not stopping. She's still putting out records.
Right.
She's still putting out the. Listen, I can rap.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
While a lot of these, like I said, you got from the Sexy Reds to the City Girls to I'm gonna even throw Cardi B in the equation. They get comfortable after their one. And Cardi B, I mentioned this too though. I remember seeing an interview with 50 Cent back in the day. This is coming off the heels off of the Massacre, rolling into the movie of Get Rich Die Trying movie, right? Mm-hmm. And there was an interview, and I was like, "Damn, 50, you're everywhere. You drop this, you drop that." Because you got to remember, He had dropped the Get Rich or Die Trying album. Came right back and hit us with the Babe from Mercy. And all the mixtapes. Then the Massacre. Then and it's coming out with the movie. And then motherfuckers is like, why are you doing this back to back to back to back? Because I'm hot right now. This is what he said. I remember this interview. I've been looking for it. I tried to find it. Because I was on the stream and I told this.
Yeah.
But he said, because I'm hot right now. I'm riding this wave right now because I know this is not going to be like this forever.
Ooh.
Hence, a la carte 50 Cent today. He said it. He knew what was about to happen. That's why he went in. I think Cardi B did the same thing. I think she just went about it a whole nother route, which is now kind of put her in, because you came out with, yes, we know you were a stripper, but you came out as a artist, like a hip hop artist. Now it's obvious and clear to see that she's tried her hand at acting, and obviously if you were that good, then more roles would have been thrown at you. Let's be honest here.
What she was acting in?
She had a little role in that Jennifer Lopez movie, The Strippers. I forget what it was called.
Oh, yes.
They were scamming and shit like that or whatever, getting dudes drunk. But she was in that as well. But that's what you did. So, of course, you can play that role. But, I'm saying, but moving forward, it obviously didn't open no other doors in that realm. You get where I'm going here.
I got you.
Endorsements, she had it with Pepsi and all that. But I think the contract on that probably ran out. I haven't been seeing her as much lately on new shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
So all I'm saying is this. Now I'm pretty sure there's a number. So for her to come out, you got to pay that number. But if there's, and it's like I said, I think that's why Austin said, "Why are you scared? Stop being scared. Just put it out."
That's
because I think she knows if it pops out, that number gonna be low. And like I said, going back to what I was just saying a minute ago, because I was prophesizing, the numbers get low, the bills start coming in because you was living a certain way that you was living, and you got to dumb it down, and you realize how frustrating and upsetting everything is, and then how you look at your baby daddy, and you're like, nigga, you doing good, but little do you know, he's struggling just as bad as you are to keep up with this here lifestyle and everything that you want to live right. And you're like, fuck that. I know you got it. And then here you are in court with him. You guys are going back and forth. Y'all's information is getting spilled out into the public on the news and all these different publications, TMZ, Say Cheese, Vlad TV, everything. And then before you know it, there's no coming back. And your child sees everything. And then you're exploiting your child for more pennies.
Stop it.
Even going as far as selling pictures.
Stop. No. Get out of here. Get out of here.
All right. My bad. Went to a dark place. My bad. Prophesize.
You know what, though, with Cardi B, though? What might be her shit that gets her in trouble?
Huh?
Is she's too vocal about politics and some other down-to-earth
Why is she speaking on politics?
I mean, I'm never against nobody who's got an opinion.
People need to... No, come on. No.
What do you mean? Why she can't say his shit? Is she wrong?
In a lot of ways, because remember, she asked for Biden.
A lot of people asked for Biden, but that's because...
Nobody was listening.
No, but here's the problem.
And heard what Biden was saying, and she thought... Well, go ahead, my bad.
But here's the problem with politics.
What's up,
Everybody wants to go left or right, and nobody's looking for right and wrong. Nobody's looking for the common sense piece of it. So everybody had the issue with like the Trump thing or whatever and going with their emotions and their feelings. And then they just figured like, oh, let's just get Biden in because he was with Obama because we thought Obama was cool. Yeah. But, long and behold, we've kind of discussed it. He ain't kind of really do shit. But he was a cool ass nigga to be in the motherfucking. He just had, Cool Joe with him. He was Cool Joe then. Now he's Sleepy Joe. And Joe ain't did a motherfucking thing. So now everybody's just mad because they figured like, all right, well, shit. We had Obama for 8 awesome years, allegedly. And then we had this guy, and we don't really know where we've been at with it. Kind of confused. It's a little messy. We need to, reset so we can get our mind back together. Joe, you step back in because you was with Obama. Obama, he'll probably be one call away, help you out. Y'all can do some best friend kind of things, whoop-de-whoop. Joe got in there. It's only been 4 years. And niggas like, where's Obama?
And that's
Do you even talk to this nigga? Like, what is going on here? There's no way.
This is fact.
Okay, so check this out. So again, what he did allegedly, then how is this going on now? That's where everybody is uptight with it right now. They asked for this because they figured he was going to do what was asked. Politicians don't do what's asked, man.
They do what they're about to do.
Yes, and niggas ain't got no money.
Which
We
is why a
asking.
lot of people, and shout out to Vivek Ramazov.
Oh damn, niggas speaking. What you speaking? What language is
Vivek,
this?
one of the he was running for the presidential as a presidential elect.
This
and he
nigga
dropped
just started
out.
speaking in tongues.
His,
God
no,
damn.
his name is Vivek Ramaswamy.
I'm just saying, nigga, you sound he was talking in tongues. He was like,
Vivek
I was like, nigga, we only talking about Joe
Vivek.
Biden. Nigga went
But
to
he
a whole
did say
prayer.
something though about the lobbyists though, and how that role really just messes up a lot of things when it comes to the interests of the people and who they vote for, because the electees
Yeah.
will say one thing to the people, but then
Right.
behind the curtains you got people that are saying,
I got that money, man.
but do this. Hence, for example, Nikki Haley.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, she's still running. She should drop out. But this here woman is steady
We're
saying,
about to see perseverance, baby.
but she's like, yo, we
See the best comeback ever.
gotta help Israel. We gotta help these countries. We gotta help Ukraine. We just gotta keep doing it. But people are like, but we don't want to. But why do you want to? She's like, it don't matter. We just got to. But a lot of people.
Yeah, for real.
But no, literally, that's what she's saying, right?
What do you mean it don't matter? Yes, it does.
Yeah, and you know why?
It's not your money. You taking my money. What the fuck is over there?
And you know why?
Huh?
Because she's got one of the people that pretty much bought her is pretty much a weapons dealer company.
They got that money, man.
They came at her, so she's got a purpose now. She needs to get they shit sold. She needs war. There's something that was uncovered. Now that we're getting deep, let's go ahead and go left now.
Mm-hmm.
Off the hip hop for a little bit.
Yeah.
There was this, I forget who it was. There's this journalist that was killed. But apparently he was uncovering this, pretty much uncovered. I'll do some more. I'll figure his name out.
Okay. Yep.
But he had pretty much uncovered that the CIA and other agencies across the world, or more specifically the CIA, remember we brought this up too.
Mm-hmm.
And this agency, they want a forever war.
They want a forever war. Okay.
Yeah. Because it makes money for them.
Right.
There's money in war, believe it or not.
Oh, I know there is. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I spoke to a gentleman one time that was talking about how he was one of them arms dealers, and like, I didn't think about it, but he brought it up and was like, oh, well, what do you do for a living? Oh, he did some, I'm a contractor for the government and selling arms, and blah blah. I was like, government contract selling arms. You sell guns and shit like that? He was like, yeah, but more like on a mass scale, like when there's like wars and things like that, and supplies to be had. Like, what do you mean when there's wars and things and supplies that? But long story short is well, crazy enough, when there's a war, there's an order that's put in. People plan wars. All right, I'm going to have this many soldiers. We're going to like this many guns. We're going to need this many grenades. We're going to need a tank. How many? And catalogs of the shit. They're in this shit like it's Bass Pro Shops. Like,
Facts.
hold on a second. I seen your aircraft. Let me see. We were thinking if we want to go the whole craft or just the drones. Could you tell me a little bit about each one?
No, this is true.
Yes.
This is very true.
Yeah.
And it's not far-fetched, because this is probably
This is
more than
real.
likely what is happening.
I mean, the company.
You ever seen what's that movie, God of
Well, there's two of them, but
with Nicolas Cage in it, right?
Yes,
The one, what's that
yes.
called?
Is it God of War?
Something of
It's
War.
something of War. Yeah.
Whatever that movie is.
Yes,
But
yes. He's the arms dealer.
that's based on the life of the dude that we traded the basketball chick for.
Yes, but there's another one too.
The Merchant of Death.
Because I asked him about that movie, and he was like, "No, it's more like this other movie." And it might have been that one, but then he mentioned there's another movie out too. Long story short, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait. What happened?
Yeah, Brittany. What's it? Brittany Griner, the basketball chick that got arrested in was in Russia, right?
Talking about Sherman, Richard Sherman.
I seen the video with her talking, bro. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I didn't see you talking. I just saw that Richard Sherman.
Is
got
that no?
pulled
But
over.
is that her name though? Brittany?
Yeah, Brittany Griner. But
Okay.
Richard Sherman had allegedly got pulled over for a DUI, but then they were posting photos, and someone said, "This is the update or the recent or the mugshot of Richard Sherman from his DUI, but it was Richard Grider's mugshot.
Yo, he said Richard Grider too.
Oh shit, Brittany Grider's mugshot. I was like, wow.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
The internet ain't got no damn sense.
Yo,
But yeah, my bad.
But no. I was saying though, but that dude that Russia said that they would release her for the exchange of, I forget the dude's name, but his street name is the Merchant of Death.
It's the street name, yes.
The Merchant of Death. I watched the breakdown of his not whole life story, but why he was who he was and why he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yeah, just like how you described. Some motherfuckers actually set shit up to set up wars, so motherfuckers can come in. Yeah. I got this, and then the money come rolling in, and they break bread with everybody in the background, and niggas don't even know it.
Yes.
Or better yet, or more so like, hey, I see you doing bad over here, and you don't like them. I got something for you. How much money you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, take these. That'll get you started.
Yeah, get you
Holler at
started.
me. Tell me. Let me know how far you got. I got these ones over here.
Bruh.
Get you even further. They really do shit like that. It ain't no different from the man from the dope game. You know.
Yeah.
It really except lives were on the line for real.
Well, they're on the line in the dope game too. Except we're talking about at a mass scale. We're talking about an organized like beef battle. There's a fucking field. It's called a battlefield. Like a football field, a soccer field. The battle is getting done. That's why they even, the basketball courts, the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like between this person and that person. Yeah. But he sounded like he was making pretty good money doing that shit though. So.
No, he was making tons of money. And a very intelligent dude. I forget dude's name, but they call him the Merchant of Death. Make sure you go check him out. Go look him up.
But the thing about that is crazy that they
spoke 9 different languages fluently.
Better if you try to get that money.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yes,
that's crazy.
The crazy thing too is like he had the name Merchant of Death.
Yeah,
but like he was really doing his job.
Yeah. Well, no, he was only the Merchant of Death because he sold death.
Well, I mean,
weapons, right? So nothing bad. It was just
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. Like what he was doing was no different than if you go to a gun store.
Yeah. Sure.
The Merchant of Death.
But he had some shit, bro. He hit. It wasn't just guns and shit, bro. This nigga had planes, tanks. Yeah. He had everything.
Well, he was supposed to.
Oh, for sure.
Like shit, I don't know. I'm not trying to make it like I'm not trying to make it like it's easier to make light of it, but I'm just trying to make like that was the headline of the Merchant of Death was let out. Like, how you don't even know who you're supplying. And that's another thing, people talk about this money. But for money for wars, we don't know where that money's going.
I will say he was supplying a group that was stationed. It was in a Latin country, and he was supplying a group that was targeting America. Yep. Which is why America even got him in their grips anyway, and got him arrested and had him here. Because he was supplying a group similar to like pretty much like a Mexican
like some cartel. Or
yeah.
I mean, I don't know. All of it gets messy.
But equivalent. But this group was more strategic and pretty more bigger. But they were equivalent to the say Al Qaeda or some shit.
Got you.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, not a cartel, but like a more
right. Yeah, this is more militia type of deal. Yeah,
he was supplying them. Like, okay, you got beef with because he had beef with America because we were looking into him.
Well, he should be mad at whoever he was selling to because they was working too slow. Pretty much. You on my team?
Well, he had there was an informant in on all this shit.
Always somebody telling. Always somebody telling.
Anyway, man, but that's a whole nother. But see, look, try to tell you, get deep up out here, man. DJ J Phil A Major, we on a radio show, work ethic, outstanding network, and listen, right here, the knowledge we giving you right here, we just did here in this last maybe about an hour now, nigga.
An hour, maybe an hour something.
Almost so much wealth and knowledge, nigga. Learn something, you stupid mother effers. Tell your mama to come here, man. Anyway, man, moving on from the hip hop and other stuff, man. What just recently happened, man? Oh shoot, I gotta show you this video,
What you talking about?
Shannon Sharp.
Sure.
I had some shit shot across my desk, bro. I gotta show you this video, Here we go.
See?
Here's the final stop of the day. The ones through the line started over there. my last stop of the day. We got up early, had a late night. We don't do excuses here. We just get the job done. Because this one we signed up for.
Thoughts, eh?
Man, Mike Epps. Shout out Mike Epps.
What are your thoughts, man?
Man, shout out Mike Epps. Mike Epps.
Why you say that, eh?
My nigga. Cause he was trying to get so tight with that nigga about making fun of him being zesty and shit. This nigga jump out the whip with a big ass, I don't even know what kind of bag that was until he.
That was a purse, my nigga.
It happened to
That
be
was
like
a whole purse, bro.
No, because it happened to be a sling. I'm gonna give it to you. I mean, it was a sling from.
Fam.
When he moved it.
What
Hold up.
color was that? Pink? Orange? Pink? Like peach? No.
Shout out to Mike Epps. I don't know what color that was. No, I'm just saying I don't know what color it was. I want to be real specific, but I'd have to go. Hey, in order to find that color though, that is not a 24 box crayon box. You need to get to like the 64, like the 72, and you'll find that match. That's where you at with that.
Let me say this, man. Mm-hmm. We do know that his, what they call him, the person that dresses you,
Stylist,
is a man of the alternative lifestyle.
I mean, most of them are though. I'm just putting that out there. Just I'm not
How
trying
come
to.
Nobody's telling this man like, yo, I'm not calling Shannon that, but if he professes that that's not the case, then how come nobody tells him that, yo, your stylist got you looking like that?
Check this out. Hold on a second.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Let's really talk about the problem.
What is
because I'm gonna tell you right now, Shannon Sharp is a cool nigga.
I'm not saying that.
Let me just get this before we get to what we're really talking about. Shannon's a cool nigga. This is Unc we talking about.
Yeah.
He's a brolic ass ex-football player, obviously. He's very athletic. He be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? His shit, you can call it tatted, but it's fitted. He ain't wearing nothing crazy. He just had a long sleeve shirt. He had just some joggers, you know what I'm saying, some Nikes. The bag is questionable. To me, it looked like a little sling, but then he flung it and it was like a backpack kind of deal. Whatever. The problem we're getting at, Jay, your concern is hey, y'all.
The whole get out was very questionable. Why was your back arched, my nigga?
He was closing the door.
Hey, stop.
He was closing the door, man.
Hey, I'm going to show you one more time.
No,
nigga.
we don't need to see it again. I seen enough. I'm watching the game. Huskers is up. Go Big Red.
No,
What kind of shoes are them? What kind of KC had on? They were fly though. You just mad you ain't got a stylist.
I'm going to just keep my mouth shut, nigga.
Oh, shit.
If we go there, nigga, ain't no coming back. We might not even make it there. You know what I mean? If I go there where we're trying to go, we will never go there, bro. It'll never happen.
That's why I keep saying Mike Epps. I don't know where to go with it. Can't really be that free with it. Yeah. It was hilarious. 1-2 step.
Just somebody just tell Shannon like, hey, bud,
oh man,
just leave the bag in the car.
Is the bag the problem?
I think it might have helped. Get that movement off him. This shit's getting bad, bro.
I mean, are you looking at what you think Shannon is?
Huh?
Is Shannon zesty? What you trying to say?
I'm not saying that he is. I'm saying that it looked zesty. Just like Mike kept saying, nigga, it looks zesty.
Oh, shit.
Why are you moving like that?
Oh, shit. The door was in the way.
Did you see the screen, the fucking like thumbnail on that shit before you press play? How they caught that nigga with the art?
They ain't shit, man. They ain't shit. Come on. Come on. You want to know what it is?
Yeah.
Check this out. So here's my conspiracy on this. Here's my
What's
theory,
up, bro?
The problem is because he had that nigga. Because nobody was saying shit about this man for a minute though, right? He only came up into the news with this whole little zesty thought or whatever for a while. Just in a few weeks, right? Month or so.
Okay.
And that was after that Cat Williams shit.
Okay.
Niggas trying to take him down. Working with Cat, got all them views. Like he said, you're gonna be in another tier. Are you gonna be ready for that?
True.
This is that ready. This is that ready.
You
like
can't be giving niggas ammo like that, bro.
Niggas is coming after
but
you right now.
You can't be giving out ammo like that. Like,
Hey.
seriously, you giving out niggas. Stop.
First off, why do you need to have a camera crew with you to say that you about to go to Hinky Dinky to go get a fucking bottle? That's what I don't understand.
Bottle signing.
I don't give
whatever
a
fuck.
fuck. Oh, was a bottle signing for his shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, no. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Look, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, yo.
Hey, all I'm saying is, hey, you
somebody
better tread
tell him,
lightly.
like I said, somebody didn't look at that and say, hey, let's do that again. Like, come on, Fat. You know what I'm saying? Look, if I hopped out like that,
Right.
and you recorded that and
Right.
you looked at it, my nigga, I hope to God you would put me to the side like, hey,
shit.
what's-
Hey, you know what? That
or,
hey,
or just be like, hey, yo,
hey,
let's
we'll,
try it again.
we'll redo that when we leave. Should have got the exit. Hey, y'all, Shannon Sharp. We just went on, did the signing over
Anything
here.
but just let
Whoop-de-whoop.
that out.
We about to call it a night.
Come on,
Appreciate
bro.
y'all
So you
support.
know what I'm saying.
Hop back in the whip.
You know what I'm saying. And like I said, especially if he professes, because remember, he wanted to fight my ex for making
But again,
certain comments.
whose man's is that?
But
though?
you over here doing that.
Whose cameraman is that though?
But he did that. It doesn't matter if the cameraman was there. He did that.
But I'm saying,
And
what-
he looked
no, but check this out.
and he
Check-
probably okayed it. He okayed that.
No, but this is what I'm saying though. Whoever filmed that, what if that was a private person, and whoever his camera crew was, maybe they was like, nah, fam, this ain't gonna work. This one, it's a little too limp. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to. Let's just do it when we exit. All right, then that's cool. That's cool. You know, he. What if he look? Oh shit, no, we can't put that out, nigga. Hell no. And the motherfucker who did tape it, they was like, oh, you don't like that joint?
I knew you was about to go back.
To the cloud.
Yo,
Nigga sold that shit and made so much money.
that looked like the final piece right there, bro.
Nigga sold that shit, son. So yeah.
No, he okayed that.
I did. Okay.
He okayed that, bro.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
That nigga thought he was hot shit with that bag around him like that, bro.
I mean, the bag might have been hot. You know, what kind of bag?
You
was
rocking
it?
that?
I'm just saying, what kind of bag? What's the
Man,
brand?
fuck what kind of bag it is. You rocking that.
There's a certain way to wear that motherfucker, my nigga.
This nigga was wearing forest green. You did not pay attention to that shit.
I mean,
Stop! Stop, eh?
look.
No!
All right, check this out. I already said, subtract the bag. He wasn't.
Then leave the bag in the car. Didn't I just say that? Yo, somebody could have said, hey, just leave the bag in the car.
Niggas is wearing these bags. The problem is the gesture. You're upset because the step and the pigeon toe out the whip with the arched back and the one-on-one call is what bothers you. If the nigga would have hopped out like, hey, yo, what's up? We out here at this motherfucker about to sign some bottles. Let's check it. And they were like, oh, shit, this nigga out here. Big energy. You know what I'm saying?
I still would have said something about the bag. Lose
But-
the bag.
But that's all the
That
conversation.
shit was never even cool back in the day when niggas thought they was a shit when Lil Wayne and then made that and Player Circle made that shit hot. Remember?
No.
I still thought that shit was weak.
I don't remember them.
When they had the bags, the Gucci bags, the ones that strapped around that were not like that, but like just like mini backpacks, similar to that. But they're the mini ones with one strap on it though.
Oh yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that.
It was
because-
almost like the back. It was like the fanny pack for the back.
Oh yeah. Niggas are still rocking them joints.
Niggas, I'm cool with that. I can. Okay. But even then, I was like, put that shit away, nigga.
But that's what that was.
Why you carrying all that money on you, nigga? Put that away before I rob you.
But that's what that bag was that he had on.
Oh, funny story. I'm gonna go left right quick, man.
It was just like a laptop bag. Though, for no reason.
We're gonna change topics. Before
All
we
right.
change topic though, speaking of motherfuckers showing off money, man, I went to the store the other day, right? On Friday, as a matter of fact. I'm in there. I walk in. There's 2 chicks in there. They look native. Because, we got a lot of natives around here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. Shout out to the natives.
Shout out.
But I'm looking at them. They looked at, like, you know how it is when you walk in, motherfuckers, usually,
Yeah.
who there. I did the same thing walking in.
Door slide open.
Look over. They caught my, they looked at me. I looked at them. I gave them the stare down. I just looked down like, whatever. And they looked at me probably like, but I'm looking at them like, all right, whatever. I'm talking myself up. But listen,
Yeah.
but moving on anyway. But I know I shot him that look. Like, but I got in line. And all of a sudden, she pulls out a brick and holds it up to her hair.
Got that tax return, I see. Oh, my bad. What kind of brick? Is it just a band or was it like a few bands?
It was a brick, my nigga. It was a brick. But it was assorted bills. She had one layer of blue, like a thin layer of blue. But it was like this, nigga. I'm not bullshitting. It was like this. A brick. Straight money flake laid out, too. Fresh out the bank. Tax money. But she holds it up to her ear and then looks over, tries to give me that, just acting like she ain't looking. You trying to maybe get my attention, but I'm just like, all right, that's probably your first time having money, huh?
Gotta be.
I was like, yeah.
Gotta be.
Because I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah. That's your first time getting money.
Yeah.
Then I walk outside, they had the Benz truck. I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing. That's going to be gone by the end of this month. I'm calling it out now. But I just thought I'd share that just to point out, like, yo.
You said you was at the store and this happened? This is a grocery store?
A liquor store. Oh. Bitches ain't shit.
That's
broke bitches ain't shit, especially when they get money. I'm saying it right here.
You think she was a rapper? You think she was a rapper?
She was alcoholic.
Tape about to come out?
Yeah. Don't make me go there because. All right, let me stop.
Oh, shit.
Let me stop. You know where I was about to go, right?
Come on, man.
You know what I was about to do, right?
Leave Shorty alone.
Shit, I mean, it was I'm not gonna lie though, man. Maybe she would have did that shit maybe about, what am I say, about 14 years ago to a young nigga, to a young Jay.
Mm-hmm.
I'll rob her. Yeah. But I would. But now I'm not talking about the.
I'm definitely understanding where you're going with that. I'm definitely already understanding where you're going with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Not the gun and mask.
There would have been some exchange of informations. There would have been locations of swapping of pin droppings. There would have been some mass texting, group text messaging going on as far as the play.
Anyway.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school, man. Listen. There's a dark side.
Oh,
shout out to Redman.
Oh shit, that boy Redman.
Yeah, I love that album. I always was confused by the title of that album because it's spelled DAREIZA. Dark side. There is a dark side, and I was like, dare, like I dare you. But then I was like, oh, slang, like there's a dark side. Oh, there is a dark side. Because when you say there, when you say, see, there is a dark side.
The head emoji. Uh-oh.
But anyway, there is a dark side, man. And yeah, hide your money. Because like I said, listen. Just.
She got the plates. Put the youngins on them.
She didn't have it was a brand new whip.
Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, oh, that's going to be gone by the end of the month. And like I said, it caught me about 15 years ago.
That was the money for them tags.
Oh, for sure. Come on, man. You know them tags is whacking.
Oh,
and then I started to talk shit too.
Yeah.
But I left it alone. Like, cause I was like, oh, okay, girl, you just got the tax money. I was gonna hit her with one of those. Yeah. Then hit her with the, well, about half of that going for them plates and insurance. See, you about to ball it up, so you about to trick on some niggas for the night for some dick, ain't you? So a little bit of that gone.
Gone.
Yeah, I be gone by the.
Gone.
Bitches ain't shit.
Gone.
Don't be showing off your money, ladies. Just listen. I'm giving out. See, I just gave out game right here. Kind of reminds me of that Reese Tessa shit. That you heard about that shit? The big girl that's going viral for telling a 51-2 video vlog about how some dude gamed her out of all her money, pretty much.
So why she going viral?
Because she told this story and they're making it a Lifetime video, movie about it.
They're gonna make a movie about a chick that.
Yeah, a fat chick who Charlamagne's getting shit for because he called her big back. You didn't see this?
No. Why is he getting flack for calling her big back and like people call Taylor Swift flat back?
I know it's crazy, but I'm just pointing it out. I don't care.
But so she got. What do you mean? Like, what she had money doing what?
She was working for the state as a police, pretty much, and apparently it's a 52 video vlog. Each video is about 10 minutes long. Did I watch them all? 1 through 7. After that,
you said how many?
52. It's on
She
TikTok.
has 52 videos telling her story.
And the story is called "Who the Fuck Did I Marry?"
Oh, she was married to a nigga.
After 1 month, not even a month actually.
A month, and he took all her money.
Got her, did her dirty, yeah, pretty much. The gist of it, by what I'm gathering. I didn't finish the whole thing to figure out what happened.
So she had some money.
Yeah.
He ain't had no money.
He lied to her and said that he had $700,000 in an offshore account. She believed it.
Here's the problem.
Had her buying houses and shit, saying that
Here's the problem here. She is the fucking problem. You're gonna make a movie about this? Big back, you are the fucking problem. Fuck out of here. Like, you are the problem. You were scammed because you didn't see red flags, didn't ask questions, and then you went off the... This nigga was that handsome, and you were that sprung?
That's the fucked up thing.
No, hey, look. That's your opinion.
You know what?
You think this nigga was that handsome?
He was heavy too, though.
That I don't give a fuck. Like,
yo, it
he said offshore account, and that made you say, "Damn, that's amazing." Let's make this work.
In the first part of the story, she said the thing that made her go wow was when they pretty much hooked up online. And he met her, took her out to dinner. Her tire went flat.
Oh, Jesus
Hold
Christ.
up. She said the thing that swept her off her feet was when he bought her new tire and took her out to eat and pay for everything.
That is some fat bitch shit. Look. Don't be a fat bitch. Come on, man. Like, I don't give a shit. Those are red flags,
That's some fat bitch shit,
you met a nigga online. He bought a tire. The same tire of all the other tires, and he bought one tire. So he could have got a discount used as tire. So he's spending the... And where they going to eat? Did she mention? Cheesecake Factory. I don't even got to see the videos. I don't have to see the videos. I'm going to tell you right now. In my profession, I talk to people about this shit a lot. I would never allow none of that. Never in my life. I'd kick somebody out of my office with that bullshit. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
You gotta get the stepping.
Yeah,
I mean stepping. I mean stepping.
It was an ill story, and you're right. She bought it, and just like we were talking, how do we even get on there?
With her? I don't know, but I'm pissed off right now though. Like they're gonna make a movie about that.
Yes.
No.
And people are actually been not protesting, but chiming in and saying, "No, give it to Tyler Perry."
Don't give it to what? So he can play her? Get the fuck out of here! No, that does not need to be made at all. She got 52 flicks on TikTok. Like, how much more do we need of it?
And apparently,
how much more info do we need?
And apparently, she's garnered 2 million new followers, and off of this shit, and people are, it's
No, you're a loser. There's people who do get hit with this type of scam all the time. You're vulnerable. You're a loser. There's no need to make a movie about this. No. Did she get donkey today?
That's where it started at.
Yes.
Called her big.
Yes. I agree
Look at this
with
nigga like, I don't even have
Charlamagne.
to watch this shit. I know I
do
can know what
not.
happened.
Look at that. That's just where my mind is. Like, there's no. This is where the internet goes wrong, and there's too many opinions about dumb shit. This is where the internet goes fucking south. No. No, 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 no. Fuck no.
On to the next subject.
Get it out of here. Nah.
Anyway, man, Cat Williams, man, he showed back up on the internet again. This time on Joe Rogan's platform, and in a surprising manner, wasn't talking about none of which most people probably thought he was going to talk about.
Right, it's true.
I'll let you start, man. Kick this off.
I mean, I think Cat Williams.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Cat Williams is just an amazing, intelligent person, and I mean, I'm not here to argue about how many books he read or this and that and the third, but his ideas, are pretty amazing. You know, the fact that he even is aware of the shit that he's aware of, is just amazing. You know, just very thought provoking, if you could say. You know what I'm saying? Like
the information that was just exchanged in that whole 3 hours. Top notch shit that I think a lot of us should be questions. A lot of questions that I think a lot of us ought to be asking.
Yes.
It's just funny though that I wouldn't, after listening to, I thought it might have been pretty viral, being that, oh shit, he's on Joe Rogan, but I noticed it hasn't been, for the simple fact that it's not what people want. They expected some controversy, but I'm like, yo, this is better.
I think
in my opinion,
it is, yes, but I think, I mean, one, the 8.8 million going on 9 million views says different in like a day or two. But I think where the viralness doesn't happen is because there is no controversy or beef, whatever. Sure. But the conversation in the comments, though, are live, though. You know what I'm saying? But as far as what that nigga was going, I mean, man, because it wasn't just to him. Like, their conversation.
It was, like I said, it was a great exchange of information. Even to those who were listening, to the viewers, man, there was a lot of information given there.
We talk. This is We Talk.
Yeah.
He said, "Is this We Talk, Joseph?"
Yeah.
Joseph was like, "What the fuck is this? This is real." He was like, "Is this We Talk, Joseph?" I'll be reading, motherfucker.
Talking about when he told him to look up the scroll on the
emerald.
Emerald.
Yep. Yes, that's what started all the We Talk. Is this We Talk? Oh,
you know what? I want to point something out before we dive deep into a lot of these theories and conspiracies, we'll call them. But you recall that part where Cat was like, "Well, yeah, I remember when I said I read 3,000 books." He kind of pretty much said I was bullshitting.
Yeah, because I read more, motherfucker.
And then he was like, "I read this book called Little Women," and Joe was like, "Oh, what's it about?"
Bruh, yeah.
And the nigga was like, "It's about Little Women."
Yeah, it's about Little Women. And, you know, I didn't have sisters, so I didn't really understand. I read it a few times and just couldn't get the grasp of it. Somebody else was even in the background like, I don't know what the fuck that book is about. See what I'm saying? Like, no, you shut the fuck up. Like,
I bet he almost caught that
what's
nigga.
the book about?
Yeah, I was like, yo, cause then when it panned to Joe's face, he kind of had to look like,
nigga ain't read that book.
You ain't read that motherfucking Little Women book.
Nigga pulling LeBron James right now. Page 1. I'll read,
but other than that though, I thought that was funny though. I ain't think nothing too bad, but it was like, you ain't got a lot of kicking.
Right. I mean, it maybe
if you ain't read. I mean, you might be a reader, but if you ain't read it, just be like, nigga, I didn't read it.
You know though, but that book though, when he said that, like, I want to say, like, is that one of those books? Well,
I've read a lot of random books in my lifetime.
I was gonna say, is that one of the books that make you read in school?
Yeah, one of those.
But I was gonna say,
depending on what
this
curriculum.
Nigga wasn't in school, but
I would, believe it or not though. Hold on. We're gonna time out. We're gonna straighten this out. All right. So
it wasn't to say he wasn't in school. I was just amazed when you were telling the story. I was like, Jay, there was so much activities going on outside.
So much. So let's fill the people in.
Okay, so I say that and I don't mean to like dig or like degrade my man. Like, this is my nigga right here, but we were talking.
I like to share
we were talking earlier offline, and you know we talk about, you know, Jay will bring up his experiences. You know, he's been down a few times, whatever, but you know he's always been up at the same time. But being grown that's one thing. But we were having a conversation, and he was talking about when we were in like school, junior high and shit, and went in one time, came out and went back, and I was like, hold on a second, nigga, we were supposed to be in school, and you were talking like you was in and out of the penal system, boss. Like, we're supposed to be in recess. Like,
so to give a little clarity,
yeah.
I had told them at one point I had went to Kearney. Now, Kearney here is a small town here in Nebraska. It's in the middle of Nebraska, in fact. But there's a facility there. It's called YRTC-K. That is the Youth Rehabilitation and Treatment Center in Kearney. Now, it's pretty much a juvenile pen. You can...
Not pretty much.
All right.
That's juvenile.
It's a camp, though.
You go outside one weekend, you like, where Jay at? Oh, he went to Kearney. Like, what? Anybody? Where's that? In Kearney. Kearney?
Yeah, it was like that.
Most of us don't even know what it looks like. You just hear your homie went to Kearney, like, you just like, what is that?
The fuck is that, nigga?
What does that mean?
And for the longest before I went there, I always thought I thought Kearney was a facility until I found out, no, Kearney's a town. That's just where they put you.
They put you, yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
And that's a fact, too, yeah. I didn't know it was a town. What, until I got to high school? You like, playing sports, playing Kearney. Kearney? Hold up.
These niggas felons.
They in jail. We can't be playing motherfuckers in jail. Shit, maybe I see my nigga Jay.
You know what I mean? Like, goddamn. But I was telling them, though, just to get some clarity, how at one point, I was in there from the age pretty much 16 to 18. 15 going on 16 up to 18. For sure, because they had to let me out. But
they had to let me
I had went back there twice. See, in between that 15 and 16 age, they sent me to Kearney, and then I got out at about 17, was out for like a short period of time, like a little bit of school. And then that's when he gave out the, nigga, you supposed to be in school. And I was like, nah, I wanted to go back to jail.
Then I went back. Like, there's not that much homework you can miss to get sent back to Kearney. Like, we're not even driving. Like, what kind of crimes are you doing? Like, there's nothing we could be out here doing.
Dumb stuff.
But
nonetheless, though, I was out and went right back in. So pretty much from age like 15 to like 18, Kearney and somewhere. Anyway, back to where you're going.
But yeah, so the Little Women. Is that a book though?
I read a lot of books
because he mentioned something about the four sisters, and I was like, "Isn't that a book that they make you read in school or something like that?" I could have swore that was one of them.
And,
I did not look it up and fact checked it, but I thought that was.
And that's what I wanted to correct right quick. But I was in school a lot because I did read a lot of them books.
Okay.
And as in fact, my brother, I also want to point out, while I was in Kearney and they offered schooling there, now it was on you, real talk.
Oh, no
I
shit.
can't even bullshit you, bro. Like you had to go to school, but they didn't force you to do the school, so you could have went in there with 0 credits, and left with 0 credits, nigga. I went in there with 0 credits, nigga, and left with over 200.
Oh, he had all this shit. Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. My nigga's always been up.
So I got in there, I figured it out. You know what I mean? Like, okay, they gonna let a nigga get up in here and get my shit right. Watch me get it. I'm chop, knocking every book down, even the stupid ones. You know what I mean? From the Little Women's to the Hatchet book and all of them, bro.
Gotcha.
Read them all.
Gotcha.
The Darren Shan Vampires Assistant book series. I remember that shit vividly, bro. Like we were, bro. There was some shit I was in. Like, yeah, I was educating myself. I've always been one to, even though I was out here playing around. There's one thing I'm thankful for is for my mother, and she instilled that in me. Like, nigga, if you gonna do shit, at least be smart.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, at
just
least
because you got caught don't mean that you a dumb motherfucker. It just means you got caught.
Yeah, but be smart out here, though.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
However you do it, just get smart. You know, figure out a way. There's always something out here to learn. So, anyway, going on, moving forward, man. Little Women, Cat Williams, the book. Joe Rogan try to
that was just it. I was just trying to think like as far as like that point with it. I was just like, Was that one of them books? But I couldn't remember. I didn't look it up or nothing like that. But that was a funny ass point.
That was a funny moment.
But one of the other funny moments, and I mean, it's at the beginning, like, because I mean, it got started because
That's what
you
I'm saying.
didn't really
It
know
was like after
where it
about
was
10
gonna
minutes.
go. Yeah, because you didn't know where it was gonna go. But then it was just like,
and they kept going, and they never stopped going, bro.
they never just like stopped building off of the whole idea of like space and life and time and civilizations and this and that.
Everything
Like,
was asked.
the pyramids and whoop de whoop, and I was like,
what most out of that interview intrigued you the most? That got you really thinking about whatever that that urge that you were like, damn. What was in that interview? What captured you? What part of that conversation?
The idea of that when he was young and how much he realized that some tales that we tell as tales are real, or the fact that bullshit is not bullshit. Movies are not just movies, because we've talked about this. Like,
yes, we have.
This shit is coming from someplace. There is information that has been given, and that's where these stories are coming from. Mm-hmm. And so that was just like one of those kind of like, what the fuck are we saying?
Sure. If you guys go back and go back and watch some episodes, but I mentioned it. Predictive programming. Going back to when we were talking about that, what was that movie called? With Was that your that?
No, that was your chair.
Oh, but what was that? The End of the World. Oh, that movie that just came out on Netflix. But you know.
Yes.
But you know, this predictive programming. Even it ain't gotta just be that. But even these sci-fi films from the Star Wars. Mm-hmm. Hell, even Star Trek. Mm-hmm. They were surfing the world looking for other life.
Yes.
And other meanings to life.
But like he said, once we put ourselves in space, we became aliens. Because if there's other life out there, then what the fuck are we to them? Oh, we the only motherfuckers that's doing something, this and that? But I mean, yeah, the whole idea, the funny part about building the pyramids, and you gonna put on sand? I was like, shit.
And it's a known fact, though, and I like how they went back and referenced the Bible. Mm-hmm. And we had this conversation briefly off the record, but about how as I was a kid reading the Bible, you thought this was just a story being told. It was supposed to be real, but it was a story because you hear about these different places.
Well, as a youngin', though, I thought it was real shit. I thought the Bible was supposed to be real. It's when you get older and then they say, like, oh, you know, these are stories of, like, ideas or, like, from what was supposed to be said or, like, parables and blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I thought it was a real thing. Mm-hmm. What I mean, now they're just stories.
Well, see, I don't mean stories. In my mind, I seen something else. Mm-hmm. But then when in real life, because when I grow older, you look at this, you know, around where Jerusalem and all these other places in the Middle East, where the Holy Land is, and you see it now, and it looks, I don't want to call it, it's not desolate, but it's deserty, right? But in these stories, when you read in the Bible, these places are spoken of as being rich and fertile. True. But then you hear about why they are where they're looking why today. Is America going to experience that too?
I don't know. That's a good question. Some people say that America's the first land. I don't know.
According to the writings, no, we won't be the first and we're not the last.
But as far as like, I mean, are we going to get to that? I mean, shit, are we?
If things keep going the way they're going, if this is true, if God's way of cleansing the earth is by washing things away, well, more water keeps coming, there won't be no land.
Look, we in global warming. He might not be washing shit. He might be, what'd you say earlier? Burning motherfuckers up.
I'm gonna burn all this shit up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Water was cool last time,
Facts.
but I'm in the fire now. You know what I'm saying? They got a new hobby.
This is true.
And that was wild too. Like they said, you know what I'm saying, the further and further they get deeper into one that the two things that they've talked about, like we spoke about as well, the water. We don't know shit what's going on in that water. But we got all them cameras and them fucking sound waves and them movies and shit. But then all the shit that up in space, we almost a little bit more about space than we do up in the water. But up in space,
But I like that conversation how they had about Mars. And the information as far as what we know about Mars and how there is. They said it was a red planet.
Right.
And there was no water up there. And we don't know this now, but we know all this. Just a question. Or, I don't know, just a wonder. What if, or a big what if, we are beings from one of these planets.
That's what they were saying. How we
And
know?
I get it. And maybe the Bible was telling us about these planets that we ran from and landed here. Hence the reason why we have the saying, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Or am I just, I might just be high or something, but.
You might be, because that line was about the white folks.
Okay. Well,
that allegedly
I'm just
was
trying to be
supposed
funny,
to.
but
I know what you think. I know where you were going with that. I was like, yeah, I get you, but no. Malcolm was talking about the motherfucker.
For sure. But yeah, you know what I'm saying though. But overall though, but on some real shit though, what if though we really do come from somewhere else and we just don't know that?
It's possible.
You ever seen that movie Prometheus?
Yep. Oh, when they're looking for the creator?
The engineers.
The engineers, yes, that's what they called me. It wasn't the creator, the engineers. Yes. And they didn't make it out.
What are your thoughts about that movie?
Damn, David, you played them all.
He was Judas, huh?
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't David. He was Judas, nigga.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't David.
Damn.
He was Judas, man.
Oh shit.
He wasn't David. He was Judas.
That nigga was sick. He was like, yeah, you don't know too well. He walked off.
It's going according to plan.
But
I mentioned that movie because I think the question what they were really. This is why I believe I'm hearing Kat when he says this, because the same questions I've always asked. That movie Prometheus for me, it's not the biggest action movie. It's not the scariest,
right?
And it's not the. It's the idea.
Yes.
What if man was able to actually travel the universe to actually find out the origins? And if we were to find out the origins of our being,
right?
Is that a question we really want to know?
Right. Like, why do we exist? What are we here for?
And then, but the premise, but for the people who don't know, the premise of Prometheus is pretty much like a prequel to the Alien movie series.
That's what it is. Yes. Okay, I was trying to remember. Like, where did that come from?
But the idea, what they wanted to do was they wanted to spark ideas and spark thought. Go beyond just let's figure out what the xenomorph, the alien, that's what they call him, the xenomorph.
Okay.
Yeah. Rather than going deep, let's talk about the real origins of why we, let's get deep. Let's use. Hence, remember that we did the episode that didn't come out. We talked about it, but I'm a big movie buff. Dialogue is important to me.
Dialogue. Hell no.
But no, we talked. I told you about this.
Yeah.
Though.
I remember.
So it's important to me, and I thought that movie hit all angles. Did we win?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yes.
But they hit all angles when it came to dialogue and make it to get you thinking, to think with them. If you were in this position to travel the world, does that cross mean anything? Remember what she asked that question when they finally found the planet and the people who supposedly created it, the engineers.
Okay.
And she looked at her man. She said, and he was holding his cross, and he asked, or I think if it was her or him or her. But I asked the question, but she was like, will that matter anymore? Think about that. These are questions that, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That movie really asked them questions for me because I think about it all the time.
Right. Like if it's not that, and it's something else, then
does that matter anymore? And then how's that going to change you?
Yeah.
What then?
Right.
Then what is the purpose? Now, what is being said, now the premise of Prometheus is these engineers, before they came up with the alien, the xenomorph, they made human beings. We went corrupt. They sent us Jesus. We killed Jesus. And for that, they were going to make us pay. Hence, they made the xenomorph, the alien, to kill us.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep if you think about it.
That's wild, yes.
That's a pretty.
That's wild.
That's what I'm saying. It's an amazing movie, and I think it got slept on because people were expecting to see more alien, crazy. But
yeah, because people, I think they had the idea that it was the backstory of Alien, but that's the problem with people though. If it's the backstory, then it might not be all that action-packed shit that we have now. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a start to something sometimes, and it's like,
and then that origin, that type of story.
Yeah,
that's some deep thinking.
That's crazy.
Because if, like I said, and it raises the question: if we ever come to the point where we're able to find out who these engineers are, are we ready to face what the truth is? Because our fate was really to, nigga, you ain't supposed to be here. And we going to get rid of you. Now that you brought... Because at the end, if you remember, when he found him, he looked at him. When they woke up the engineer, he looked at him like, nigga, what y'all doing here?
Right.
Y'all niggas supposed to be dead.
Right.
Nigga, let me speed this up.
Yeah. That was wicked. That was wicked. And that's why I was going to say about the
Y'all
space
killed the prophet.
About the space thing.
Yeah, but anyway, go ahead.
Like he said, you know, the further we get into space, the more it keeps telling our troops. And so he's like, you get into the space or whatever, it starts. What he say? It starts looking like a workshop. Mm-hmm. So like, I just say that you talking about the engineers or whatever. Like, you know, all right, well that's where they work. That's their workplace. You know what I'm saying? That's their shop. Mm-hmm. You know, that's a lot of space to be going on. You know, with
that's
our
a whole
little
lot of
bitty
space.
galaxy and our little bitty sun, and you know all these other galaxies. And
remember you told me you watched that Mortal Kombat 1 video or game, the new one that came out, right? Did you watch one? Did you watch the movie? It's the story mode, but did you watch the movie? Remember how it came in when it was showing the sand? And it showed Liu Kang. He started narrating like I had a blank canvas.
Oh yeah. Okay,
I started here, and then I started painting in life.
Okay, yeah.
And this and that. What if?
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm just big what if.
There's no way Midway or any other fucking writers of this game came up with no script like that. No, nigga.
That's too deep of thinking, bro.
No. Kung Lao.
That is too...
Not Kung Lao, but Liu Kang. All you supposed to do is just beat niggas' ass, turn to a dragon, bite their torsos off, and then go to the next.
He said Midway. This nigga took it back because they ain't even Midway no more.
No, they not. That's what I'm saying. Midway did not make that game.
For the new age gamers, he's talking about NetherRealms, but NetherRealms is known as Midway. But moving forward, keep going.
They're not. No, they didn't. That was not their plot. That was not their purpose. Not behind it. Not.
They didn't know it.
No.
Or did they get told it?
But the fact of the matter of their storyline already between Earthrealm and another realm does speak volumes on where their mind was with the idea of
a firmament?
Two realms coming. Who?
A firmament?
Sure. Two realms coming together and having this battle between. Because it's like humans, and then we had fucking aliens and weirdo.
Fun nigga said sure. It was actually mentioned in the Bible as well.
The two realms?
A firmament, and it's pretty much. You ever heard of that movie As Above As Below?
Mm-mm. A movie?
Yeah, there's a movie called Above As Below, and it's pretty much like our world, but then there's an opposite world, but it's our world, but in the opposite.
So
way.
Again, now what we're talking about, Stranger Things. Mm-hmm. You ain't got Apple TV, but Apple TV has the Godzilla series on there.
I seen that,
and that's about that. And now my daughter's on Ice Age, but she only watches the Dawn of the Dinosaurs. And I don't know if you ever seen Dawn of the Dinosaurs, but I watch that shit every fucking day. But I don't say it like I'm mad about it. But I get my mind like always twisted because in Ice Age they were on the ice, right? But they go in the earth and find all the dinosaurs. Yes. So I'm like, Gems is in kid movies. I'm like, what are they doing inside of Earth? They're like, this has been in here the whole time? What do you mean they're in here the whole time? Or below us? This has been beneath us this whole time? They're sitting there worried about their ice age and this and that there. There's a luscious land. Dinosaurs out there, this and that. They, the mammoth, in the movie, he think he's the biggest thing out there or whatever. Come to find out, no.
Before we continue, let me go. I really want to give you a good description of what the firmament is. Biblical cosmetology, the firmament is the vast solid dome created by God during the Genesis creation narrative to divide the primal sea into upper and lower portions so that the dry land could appear.
Oh, wait. Is the firmament? That's the dome, right? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's the shit where they be trying to sit there and shoot rockets up to it and just.
And they're saying that we're just like in a realm. We're more so in a realm.
Yes. Well.
More so if.
Yeah.
If that makes it a
Truman Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is what.
Yes.
See.
This is where the idea that the Earth is flat because the Earth is supposed to be flat, and with the glass dome above us, and then that's where they say like with the moon and the sun, they're not like planets. They're just like illuminated like large light bulbs or whatever the case is or whatever. Like, very awkward.
Yeah.
Very crazy shit.
But I mentioned that word though because it's been brought up as of recently. But this is a concept that has always been around, which is why remember when I go back and check them episodes. But Truman Show, remember I mentioned that, which is why it's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
Because like I said, it's just thought-provoking stuff really intrigues me. Like, get you really thinking.
Well,
like
everybody was like probably so emotionally invested in that movie Truman Show, and then when he like opened the door, I'm sure everybody in the theaters or whoever watched that movie, everybody's like, oh. You know, you're sitting in the theater like. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's a whole fact.
Yeah.
What if we all are, and then you see where we're at today, where everybody is their own Truman, in a way. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are.
I mean, we've been there, or we've been that, but then at the same time,
and then, but I'm thinking in a broader perspective, like, what if the world, in general, is that, where the weather, well, there's some factual information that can prove that the weather is getting controlled.
Oh, I've heard, I knew about that. Yeah,
you know, and I'm just saying. I'm not saying that the world is flat. I'm not saying that we live in a solid dome, but I'm just saying, hey, these things are being shown in
pin in that motherfucker.
But these things are being shown in films, which can, like I said, is it predictive programming? Or these ain't just ideas? So I can respect what Cat Williams, that part right there, what you were saying right there.
That's like what they also said talking about with the aliens and stuff. You know, they're like giving it bit by bit because they're like, how much of this shit can we take? It's like, bro, these
what if the truth is so damning it'll kill you?
I mean,
just think like, no, I'm being for real. What if the truth about life itself is just so much the thought of it will kill you? I'm serious. What if it's like that? That's the reason why.
You had to die sometime. So
will you take that? And how do you think you will take it?
But then again, it's like if that. Well, I don't know. I guess we die because if they're gonna tell us, and everybody, if the thought of it is like so much that we die, one, aren't we supposed to? But two, where are we going after it? You know what I'm saying? Because that got deep into the whole scheme of when I'm talking about cloning. Talking about them controlling the mind, the body, you know what I'm saying? Like
Elon Musk is almost there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
did you see that video where the young kid was getting asked a whole bunch of questions and he had like this little thing hooked up? It's pretty much like a prototype of that actual Neuralink. But yeah, the Neuralink is something else. They haven't showed any. I haven't seen any actual videos, official videos of it going to work. But they're saying that it's been successful. But they got prototype videos where they show where people went the external version of it. And there's this young kid, he's got asked this question like, what is 48,600 something question times 9? And he was just... And he would just... He wouldn't say the number in whole, like, 4,000, whatever. He was just like, 5, 6. So, you know what I mean? Just naming out the numbers. And the dude was like, yeah. It's there. We're almost there, fam.
I mean,
you ever seen that movie Doom?
Almost, or are we? You know what I'm saying?
No, no.
Because technically, we're there.
You ever seen that movie Doom?
Doom? It just came out.
The part 2 did, yes. You see part 1?
No.
You ever seen it at all? Okay,
no.
There's a character in there, old black guy, but anyway, he serves the king or whatever. But he's the king's right hand man for a reason that if he ever needs any question answered, he's got his man's right here. His man is pretty much a human AI. So he'd be like, hey. So one of the questions was when they were in one of the scenes, one of the dudes was like, the king was talking to somebody making negotiations. He was like, you got to meet us here at this planet. And he looked at this dude, how far is this planet? This guy was like, yeah, hold up. He rolled his head back and the eyes went back and he came back, 5,000 something. You know what I mean? With the answer. Right. Or if he had any questions, hey man. Seriously, that's what that Neuralink is, bro.
What do we need?
Because it's connect. Yeah, huh?
It's connected basically to the internet.
Yes.
You're a Wi-Fi
literally
or whatever. Like
yes.
You're the World Wide Web.
Yes. Would you buy that?
Oh, something you gotta buy?
Or you come on, bro. They're not just installed.
But that's I didn't mean it like that. I'm saying like this is something that we had to buy, or is this one of them things where they're talking about like putting chips in people and doing like you have to have it?
I think it'll start out as a buy. to reel people in, then I think eventually it'll be the mandate.
But what do you even need? But here's the problem though. So then again, when you talk about purpose, then that makes Elon Musk too powerful. Then, because if we're gonna be putting out Neuralinks, where
Sure.
like now you ain't got to go to school. So then what the fuck is school for? Like so then again, like what's the purpose?
I
Like,
respect
what do you
Elon
do?
Musk I respect his mind and all that to not say that he could be and will be or is compromised. But I'm not going to say that it's not too far fetched that he would ever be compromised to do such thing.
You know what I'm saying? So
Or it wouldn't be far fetched because it is facts that the CIA did have something to do with Martin Luther King. It is facts that the FBI did have something to do with JFK. It is facts that the government has poisoned the American people on the coastline of, I believe, California to experiment. So they will put lives at danger at the expense of moving forward. These things aren't far-fetched. These things have happened. So will they do it? Yeah. They will they will knock him off just to make sure that we gonna take that technology and move forward. We have plans for it. You can damn near not get away with crime, my nigga, in 2024.
he said 2024.
I'm serious.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. No,
Demolition Man.
that's my shit. Yes. We bring that up often because that movie is too fucking real. Bruh. Like, what?
Yeah.
Any movie that comes out now, especially like when they talk about like the Wi-Fi or like God's Eye or the internet and this and that third, like I think we talk about like you've never seen like the influence of the internet, to speak. There's two things. It's called the internet, and then there's is it influence in the internet? But American Gods. Have you watched that?
No.
Yes, that show right there.
I'll check it out.
That's deep.
Okay.
I think it's on Stars.
Okay.
No, I think it's on Showtime.
What about that
actually.
stands out to you?
The fact that it is the old gods fighting once against the new gods.
There's so many gods too.
So right. So you have like the God of War.
Right.
You have
Aries
like
and all that.
Aries and all that. You got like Easter's in there. You got spring. Mother Nature pops up. But then you have like influence. You have ego. You have internet. You have world or whatever. Like, but once you get into those, because it's like, okay, you had all these old guys, but it's like the internet is running the shit. It's just a little kid.
What do you do? And
It's a fucking teenager.
and what do you do?
And he's just making a mess of shit or whatever. And it's just crazy. And then it's just random, like, I don't know, he's like half God, half not kind of dude or whatever like that. Yeah.
American God.
American Gods, yeah.
I'll check that out.
Bruh.
Stars.
It stars at Showtime, and it might be Showtime.
I'll check that out, man.
Because I think I was watching it because that was on Showtime with Jesus and Mary when I was watching it. No.
It's almost scary though when you, like I said, when you get the, like I said. So when we're only thinking, honestly, I'm not the smart, and I don't think I'm not calling you the smartest or even dumb, but we're still surface level with this shit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
so like I said,
we're piggybacking off another conversation.
So when we actually get deep, and that's why I really asked the question. I'm serious when I asked, and I asked you, the people, if we really define out the truth and what is the meaning of the meaning, of this, is it probably too much to kill you?
I mean, but would it?
I think it would. Because look.
Would you feel better? Would you feel like you'd have more of a purpose or understanding, or do you feel like it would like take you out? Like, oh man, I can't take this information. I can't take this life. I can't.
Because
take
the way
this.
it seems right now, I'm gonna give you Jamil's mind. Extraterrestrial beings, we'll call them that, or these gods, or creators, or engineers.
Extraterrestrials. What about
They're
the originals?
up there, or originals, OGs. We'll say that. They're up there. They come down every once in a while, talk to the guys that rule what we need to be, these presidents or whatever, and tell them, give the people this, we give y'all this, y'all can give the people that. And they leave. And then they let them run the shit, but they gotta have shit a certain way because they gotta meet quotas for them motherfuckers over there. What I'm trying to say is, this is a long Beckham order of slavery. And I think everybody's wise. I think they wise enough to say, nah, we're not going to do it just a certain type of people or a certain type of gender or even the race. We're better than that. We want all you. we planned this here for 1,000 years, and everything's coming to fruition.
Okay.
You people are so stupid. You will believe anything that is told to you. You think that being called stupid is offensive. We don't even, that word don't even exist where we're at. You see what I'm trying to say here? You come on, man. Feel me though. Hear me though. Hear me though.
Right.
Hear me though. But here you are, you foolish beings, sweating, bleeding, killing, robbing, and stealing.
Robbing and stealing.
For something which you can grow in your backyard.
That's wicked.
You stupid beings keep doing what you're doing and watching, and we tell you bit by bit, but yet you tell each other it is fake.
Well, you know, to talk about the we tell you, because again, it's in the books.
Yeah.
The problem is that we're being told by influencers.
Yeah.
You need to go read a fucking book.
Elected. The elected.
Well, not even just the elected. Nigga, you see it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Sit there and watch this fucking... How many ads did you run across just to try to finish Joe Rogan's show?
Yep.
Hey, you looking to make more money? Interested in real estate?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tap in this Thursday. We can... 5 seconds up. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit that's fucking up shit.
Yeah.
All the knowledge and stuff. Like, I seen the shit come on talk about, like, if you got a business account, you know what I'm saying, and you have a 772 credit score.
Mm-hmm.
Chase is giving out $150,000 in business credit loans. Who the fuck told you that? What?
Just to sell me that. And in all actuality...
5 seconds. Get him out of here.
And then it'd be like this. You wouldn't have to worry about the sicknesses or the diseases that you might be dealing with that we're selling insurance from if you just know not to eat that shit. Or to drink that shit. Or to breathe that shit.
You know,
or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part is, we know this.
Yeah.
We're like, damn, y'all shouldn't go get Fox Food. Yeah, let me get that number 4. Yeah, that's new shit. That's new shit. That's new shit. Let me get the. What sauce would you like? Yeah, let me get that.
And like I said, and it's just a way to keep us in the anthill. The anthills are very interesting. You ever watched the anthill?
I mean, kind of.
Or not necessarily watched it, but you know what I mean. Have you ever been shown how an anthill runs?
Oh, like if it's in like a little glass joint?
Yeah, in the little glass joints, and you see how everybody's running that and that. We're no different.
Yeah.
We're no different.
Little ant farm or whatever.
Yeah. Or ant farm, my bad. Ant farm.
But, I mean, my thing is, though, too, like, say if they were to come out and say, I don't know what the fuck they would say, like, whatever we're supposed to be, the purpose and stuff, would that not bring more of a conclusion, though, too? Like, are we really going to take it forward where, like, we'd be so in shock, or would we be more relief, like, oh, shit, fuck word, I know what I'm about to be doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here working, doing this and that, and this is what I'm built for? Fuck out of here.
Before we get up out of here, because we're getting about that time. But I also want to end it on this, though, while we're thinking. And we're going to hurry up and try to squeeze in a little bit more about that interview. But I had just finished watching Adam Sandler's new movie on
Well, it's 3 hours, so we can come back to it, though.
Yeah, we can definitely come back. Because there's a lot.
There's a lot. I didn't
Baphomet.
Yeah, that's definitely going to have to be next episode.
Now that's got to be a standalone.
Yeah, that's
we
what I'm
got to
saying.
do a little deep dive with that because there's a psychology and teaching with that.
Right. Yeah, we got.
There's a whole nother sector with that. Yeah. Boom, there you got it. We're gonna end it right there. Before we get up out of here, I want to point this out to end our conversation, which is what we're on right now. But speaking on the outer realms and speaking, I just watched Adam Sandler's new film called Spaceman. Did you see that? Came out on Friday. It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix?
Yeah.
I know fucking juking on the Netflix, boy. He juking on Netflix.
Boy. Listen, my sister, shout out my sister Taylor.
Yeah.
I've always fucked with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Always. Since Happy Gilmore, bro.
I got you. I don't know why his movies, they were kind of
they're goofy and stupid, but they
there's
work.
a lesson in them.
And all
that's heavy. Like, I didn't realize the lessons that were in them until, like, his like more recent ones.
Thank you.
The earlier ones, like when we were younger, it was like, oh shit. But like, I'm like, yo, he really be putting like messages in these motherfuckers.
Be thinking I'm crazy when I be like, yo, Adam Sandler, he's funny, but yo, he's deep.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers be thinking I'm stupid when I say that. Like, yeah, he's Jewish and shit, but fuck all that. He's deep.
Yes.
He's really deep.
He's for the people. He's got common sense movies and
I
shit.
swear to God, he really is for the people.
Yes.
He really is.
Mhm.
And he's done the realest shit I've ever seen. He's took his homeboys with him, literally.
That's a fact, yeah. Now he got his
Even though,
family in it.
and they're not even funny, but he still took them with him.
Yep. All
Let's keep it a buck. Rob Snyder's not funny.
No.
The skinny, ugly motherfucker that he always brings on there.
Oh, yeah.
That looks like a dude from the Andy Griffin show. But you know what I'm talking about.
Yes,
but that nigga, he ain't funny like that. But I'm just saying, though, he brought his niggas with him.
Yep. He give them roles, though, and shit, they do. They play the part.
That's some of the realest shit you can do for your people.
Yes.
Especially some people you come up with.
Yep.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say, though, the Spaceman movie, it was interesting. I just didn't like the fact that he turned it into a love story. But it was interesting. He was in outer space. I'm gonna let you watch. It just came out. I don't want to ruin it too soon.
Okay.
I'm not like one of them websites where you can just come and I'll be like, spoiler alert, skip here and go to here.
It's not in the theaters though, so I mean it's just streaming. So fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, he goes to space and he comes across this being that's shaped and looks like a spider. And it talks and it speaks English, but it trips him out. And he thinks it's not real, but because it knows certain things, because it's like, I sensed your loneliness being out here in space, and what are you really searching for? What are you, Now, the questions that we're talking, it started there,
deep.
and then it got deep, but because it's a love story,
I heard you.
it went to the love part, but the questions that the spider being was asking them could be applied to life.
Your loneliness and what are you searching for and this and like that outer space was one thing, but that can be anything. You sit in the corner over here in the cafeteria, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I got you.
Yeah. What are you looking? What are you searching for? And I think, and like I said, it's something I yearn for. I'm sure you do, and many others just like us. But I'm afraid to find that answer because I said, is it something that we really want to know? Would it be something that if we really find out something so bad, you would just grab the barrel and just end it right there? Or is it something that you don't know? Because, like I said, what if there is a Galactus? Oh, okay. What if there a Marvel character who literally walks in the universe? Your planet looks good.
I mean, hey.
That was good. On to the next one. Oh, Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
These thoughts are just, sit in my mind. In the realm of Jamil.
In the realm of Jamil. I mean, I guess, like I said, if it is going to be that, some random niggas walking stars and just eating planets, I think.
And like I said, and who knows? What if we really, like I said, what if we are on some Avengers sitting there, we got a fucking shield guarding our fucking
But even
planet.
check this out. I mean, like, is there something to say about that? Like, what is so important to you here that, like, if somebody were to come and eat our planet, like, what is so important here that isn't in the next life? Because that's the other thing too. Like you were talking about now,
and
but
nobody
I mean,
knows the definitive answer.
Exactly,
As
but
to what
yeah, as far as
when you're dead.
as
Because
far
when
as
you're dead, nigga. As far as we know.
Exactly. So I mean, when they talk about we're intertwined with this universal intelligence and whatnot, and these are avatars.
Sure.
These are just machines that the mind and that spiritual is just running.
I don't mean I'm gonna let you go, but but what an amazing machine the human body is.
That's what I'm saying. So
and that's pretty much what Kat was saying. This is it has to be by design. Everything.
Yes.
How he was talking about the sun, where it is, the moon,
the cow,
everything.
Like how the fuck does someone just make a cow, give it 3 stomachs, make
by
grass
design?
so it would eat it, just so it could put out a gas that needs to go in the atmosphere? I was like, I forgot that cows need to fart and just go in the atmosphere.
Let me go ahead and add that.
You know what I'm saying?
Who thinks this shit?
That's a lot.
Like I said, and I think to go deep and actually find the truth, it might really fuck you up. I really think so.
You think it would fuck but what's fuck you up? That nobody told us, that we weren't taught this for real? I mean, and then who are we gonna be mad at?
No. I think in a way of so much the wealth of knowledge and of enlightenment would be almost too pure. Too much. Almost as if taking in a bite of food and literally trying to chew it and not being able to swallow. Everybody knows that feeling because everybody's done that at one point. Thought, I'm hungry as fucking. Thought you can gobble down take a big ass bite of burger. You know what I'm talking about.
He said.
Everybody's done that, but I imagine it like that.
Popeye
If
biscuit.
that makes sense.
Let's take this Popeye biscuit.
That strawberry one's just fire, boy.
Oh, have I had that one?
You haven't had it yet?
Oh, maybe I have.
Nigga, get your ass out my house. I'm just like,
We just talked about it wasn't good for you. Try to do right.
but
Try to do right.
so, man. But you know, but if anything, I look at it like that.
I got
as
you.
far as the truth.
As far as like the possibilities of like what will come up out of that. But at the end of the day too, like I mean, even if how long would it take? Is it just a quick answer? I mean, is the answer just like, yo, everything you've ever thought is
Our
all
life
real?
right now and the life we will probably live is literally only a blink to what this universe is.
Oh, yeah, gotta be. I mean, when you
So-
talk about light years and shit like that, come on, man.
So whatever has happened before humanity in general,
Mm-hmm.
an organism, there's something else.
But even when you talk about realms, what are they
Has
realms?
to be.
There could be realms working faster than us.
Oh God and Lord, I don't. Like I said, the thought. Like I said, look, so you see what I'm trying to say here, bro?
Here's another crazy
It's
thing.
almost too much to handle, fam.
So, you know, just even like keep it on the whole, the stars in the universe and this and that. They're like, what about like this year? It's a leap year. So it's one of those 4 years where you get a 29th day in February. Like,
It's true.
why? What is this? Where are we fucked up in the math that we have to pop in a ninth?
I googled daylight savings, and
Mhm.
it was only incorporated just about 100 years ago or so.
Yeah, daylight savings time has nothing to do with but to help farmers to like help out with their daylight
But
stretch out
different
days so
stuff
they
like
can-
that. But
they
I
can
was just
harvest
putting
shit.
that up, like, but that it
Right.
kind of correlates with that. That's why I only
So yeah,
brought
daylight
that up.
savings time is just for that. That was for farmers. But as far as like, because you ever heard the whole thing about the 12 months we have, but there's really 13.
Yes, I've heard this.
Yeah, or even like the 12 zodiacs, there's 13 zodiacs instead. Yeah.
All that. I didn't do any deep dive, but I've heard of these. Yeah,
Correct.
right.
Yes. I've heard about that from a while ago, and then I just kind of like said, "Oh shit, it's kind of amazing." That's crazy. We're fucked up off that. Or like the calendar, like we're in the year 2024, but there's somewhere on Earth where they go off a different calendar, or like the Mayan calendar, how it was off on something
Chinese New Year is completely different from our New Year.
like that. Yes,
But when's their New Year? In the middle of like.
it's like in the middle of January, like, and it's for like a minute. Yeah, it's not January 1st. It's like something else. It's a different time. Yes,
But
for
that's
sure.
just one example that we're giving out. But
We'll have to get our facts together. We're just blabbing right now. Sorry, folks.
no.
But you know what the fuck we
We're
saying.
gonna be back. No, we're gonna be back. We're gonna have some shit airtight. But we're gonna get up out of here, man.
Booyah!
Hopefully you've been enlightened. We know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get caught. I'm gonna get arrogant right quick. I know you was enlightened.
No, I
Matter of
know
fact,
you was enlightened.
I know you. I know questions have been brought up. If you tuned in this whole goddamn fucking pod right now,
Oh,
let
shit.
me get in closer right quick. Tell your mama I said, come here. I had this old white lady talking about some. Oh my God, I love your hair. Look at this.
Okay.
You don't think your mom would love it too? Playing with me, man. I'm just playing, man.
You stupid.
DJ J Phil A Major, man. We on the radio show, man.
Oh shit.
Just trying to spark just trying to light the wick that'll set forth the light to brighten the world. Not just your home, but the world. Hey, man, DJ J Phil A Major.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe. Hey, what you got? Man, hey, hold on, man. Shout out to my nigga Ashton AC Hit Rider Combs, man.
Yeah.
Just dropped the record for Eric Bellinger, man.
Woo.
Don't produce the record for
Produced
Eric,
it, yeah, he did.
Eric Bellinger.
Yeah, he did.
Check it out. Oh my God, we got you on the review, bro.
Yeah, run that back.
Run that back.
Yes.
But we're gonna tell the people, check that out now. We'll be back next week with our review. We're gonna probably even play it. We'll play it. We gotta make sure we're good so that way we won't get no.
Yeah, something like that. We have my talk.
Cause you know what I'm talking about.
I'll talk
That
to
shit,
you.
it might hit us with a copyright. Shouldn't be.
Maybe we'll just drop a link or something.
Yeah, we'll drop a link.
Drop a link.
We'll drop a link.
Do
Let people
that.
see.
Be a little safer.
I might do a stream on Twitch and then it'll be good.
Oh yeah, okay.
If I do a stream on Twitch, it might be good.
I have no idea that's you.
It should. I got you.
Back in Carney.
That's it. We out.